Ahoy, mateys! I kill everyone every week, I swear. I'm doing great in my own studio. That's right. May. All right, you can find me on the Dirtiest Rumble May 14th at the Independent Comedy Club in Hamtramck, Michigan. I will also be hosting some awesome shows at the Detroit Women of Comedy Festival in Hamtramck, Michigan with Connor Mead. That's going to be May 20th and 21st. On the 27th, I'm in Newaygo, Michigan. So excited for that one. Middle of fucking nowhere. Where my hillbillies at. All right. And then you can catch me at 313 Comedy every Sunday at 8 o'clock, and it is always free. Bye.
Oh, hi, everybody. I'm Connor Mead here. You can catch all my dates on my Instagram, Connor Median, ConnorMeadian. I have some show dates on the 14th. We're having the Dirty Comedy Rumble at the Independent Comedy Club. I'll be judging bitches on their dirtiness. That'll be a fun time. What else? I have more stuff. On the 20th and 21st, we have the Detroit Women of Comedy Festival. We'll be hosting some shows, and I'll also be doing a character, basically, for a podcast on the 21st at 5 p.m. in the Ant Hall, and that will be fun. 28th, I have a show in Portage, Michigan. And on the 1st, we have the roast battle at Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle, where I'm also going to be mean to bitches. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
You gotta
I don't even want to be conscious.
Okay, welcome to the Each Other's Mothers podcast. We have a very special guest this evening, fresh off the road with some fresh sneaks on.
Hey. Ooh, those are dope. I love them. Yeah, let's show the audience.
Wow.
Flexible.
Okay, we got a slut on the pod. Look at that.
I can't even touch my toes.
Lucia. And
Lucia.
It's Lucia. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Wow.
exactly.
Everyone does that, I bet. The first time I met Lisa Traeger, I called her Lisa Traeger, and she was not fucking with me. And
Really?
I her multiple times now, and she still won't add me on Facebook or on Instagram. And I think it's literally because I fucked up her name the first time.
Or it could just be you.
Yeah, I guess, honestly, she has a joke about herself that way, so I feel connected to her, and it's fine. We'll be friends one day. But yeah, sorry. So just go ahead and say your last name for us, so I
Lucia
don't fuck that
Whalen.
up. Okay, Whalen,
Lucia
I knew.
Whalen.
Fuck, I fucked it all up.
Then you just got nervous and just didn't finish it.
Well, I've been sweating running around this place, getting this place ready for everybody. There's a lamp in the corner, a spotlight, Christmas lights, and a telephone. So
It's gorgeous.
I don't know what that says about us, but and of course we have our co-host Connor Mead.
Hi. It's Connor.
It's Connor. Mayday.
Connor Mayday.
It's Amber Maida.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
that's
Amber
my
Maida,
name.
actually.
That's actually my name. I listened
Good
to
friend,
the last episode we did on
Last episode.
420, and your spelling bee edits were
Oh my
amazing.
God.
You gotta watch it, dude. It's so
I'm gonna be
fucking
so
funny.
embarrassed.
No, it's
You
so
did a
good.
spelling bee and I spell every single word wrong because I'm a fucking idiot.
That
Dyslexic,
sounds really
dumb
fun.
dumb.
No, we got super stoned and we had played games and shit.
That's really
It's
fun. I'd love to
fucking
do an adult stuff.
dumb as fuck.
Oh,
It was
maybe we
great. Marissa's
can.
girlfriend was here. She was leading the way and giving us words, and it was amazing. But we're here to talk about how disgusting we are, right?
Yes.
And you guys have something in common.
Yeah, PCOS.
PCOS.
Sisters.
Sisters, as we call them on the message board.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've always wanted to start a System of a Down cover band, but have it called Cystic of a Down. 'Cause,
Please do that.
Polycystic of a Down, I think is what I would call it.
Do you talk about it in your set?
I do have one PCOS joke, and it ends with me saying I have a stupid pussy. So it's really classy.
I like when you say silly pussy.
Or silly pussy. Sometimes I say silly. But I accidentally say silly putty a lot instead of silly pussy. And I'm like, fuck, I mean pussy.
Yeah.
What's funny is now, some of my favorite material is talking about it. But
For sure.
actually, when I started stand-up, I was a week in and just starting to go to open mics. And there was this one open mic in Chicago that was supposed to be, super POC and female friendly. And I went really early and I was really nervous. And I had on my notes, it said wacky hormones. I wasn't going to say that. It was how I was
Right.
remembering it in my head. And there was a guy for some reason who was hosting it, and he came over and he was like, "Hey, are you a comedian?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just starting." I was so nervous. And he was like, well, let me see your notes. And I was like,
Ew.
what? I know, how
What?
gross is that? I know.
That.
And I was like, and he looked down, he saw it said Whacky Hormones, and he went, no. And then he walked away. He was the host, and I just
Was he
started
gay?
comedy. No,
Name
he was
him.
not. Clearly wasn't. And
That sounds so catty.
and
That's fucked up.
well, and
what
so
the fuck
I
is
had
even doing at the show?
right? He shouldn't even been hosting. And I was like up 7th, and I never went. And I went up to the other. It like got late in the night. And I was like, okay, this would be too many bumps. And I went up to the other host, and I told her, and she was like, oh yeah, my name was crossed out on the list. He had crossed
Because
out.
of what? Because
Because it said hormones. And so the best part is, so then I tell her, and then she's like, oh, I'll put you up next. So then, of course, she introduces me as like, we accidentally skipped this comedian, which is the worst way you can go up.
God.
And I do my stuff, and it goes like, I mean, I was so new. I mean, I'm sure my set was like fine. And,
Right.
and I get off stage, and I was so pissed off, and he like flags me over, and he was really drunk at this point, and he goes, I actually think my girlfriend has that thing you're talking about. Could you explain it to me? I was like, no.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm never
that
helping
makes me
you
so
Isn't
ever.
that crazy?
The
But
whole
now
situation.
it feels like redemption though, because now like my best, not my best material, but like it's gotten me far is the
Right.
stuff that like he originally hated
Oh
on.
no. Oh,
Isn't that so
I want to know what he
crazy?
thought. It was like just because like, oh, girl talking about girl stuff, or is it like hormones? That's a triggering topic.
It was so weird. I
Right.
literally felt gaslit. I was like, what is
Yeah.
comedy? I hate this.
And it was kind of branded as like an inclusive place.
yeah.
Fuck that
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh,
shit. Name
fuck
drop
that.
them. We're ruining
I
them.
That's why Chicago comics suck. Just kidding. We actually
Male
love you guys a
comics.
lot.
No.
We were
Except
obsessed
for
with
the ones
Did
in
this
Chicago.
happen in Chicago?
Yeah.
That's where you started. That's where you grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
okay.
Yeah,
cool,
that's where I'm
cool.
from.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And you
yeah.
run Ladylike, right?
I run Ladylike with Jenna Gephardt.
We love
Love
her.
her.
Shout
Love
out.
Jenna.
Yes, you were there.
Shout
Yeah,
out
we
to
were on the
Jenna.
pod. It was fun.
She's the best. Oh, you did Ladylike
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jenna's the best, and yeah, Chicago is fun. Besides that guy who's not there anymore.
Oh, good.
God
He's
bless.
died. Hopefully.
Karma
Yeah,
worked
he's
its way.
dead. Yeah, he got PCOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how it fucks with you guys, right? You got silly pussies and
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess what my experience, I've gone through like laser hair removal. I would grow
That
literally,
is
like, a full beard.
My constant battle.
Yeah?
I don't have pain. I don't have like
I don't
really
either.
bad symptoms. I don't get a period, and my facial hair is so frustrating. Right now I'm just using like one of those little shavers.
Oh yeah.
I was doing
Yeah.
electrolysis for a while, but it hurt and it just took so long and it didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I've done waxing, but it just makes me it's a constant battle.
It really is. Ugh.
your skin looks amazing.
Right.
Thank
it
you.
does.
Thank you.
Like, oh, you don't have a peach. I want to get one of those for my peach fuzz.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
'cause
Is
I
it?
just
Are you
used
using
it.
like a razor pen, like a skinny
No.
one,
Like
or
one-
just like
it almost looks like a
no,
knife.
No, not
That's
the,
what I'm
Oh.
using.
Those
lately.
are the what are they called? It's like micro something. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what because I got my eyebrows tattooed on the
Oh,
microblading,
whoa.
and they give you one of those to like reshape your eyebrows to like what they tattooed on. And so I was like starting to do that, and I'm like, oh, and you know,
Just
you
keep
do a little on
going
the
down,
side, and then you do a
right.
little side,
Getting
and the
the
next thing you know,
mustache
you're
and-
fucking getting every single hair
Yeah.
follicle on your
Going up your
fucking
nose.
face.
Like an
Yeah.
old-fashioned barber.
Right.
Dude, literally, that's how I feel. I'm like, where's my towel and my fucking brush and my
It's like,
shaving
doesn't it
cream?
get, like dead skin cells off too.
It's
Yeah.
an
Makes it-
exfoliator,
Gets that
right?
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wanna
like
get one of those.
you know, people. It's like a divides the room. You know, like some people are like, you're not supposed to do that, and then other people are like, fucking do it. Like
Right.
your makeup sets better,
Yeah, your
like all
makeup
that
looks
stuff,
better.
and you know, I'm fucking as Hispanic as they come, so I have literal fucking hair like up to my eyelids and on my
Well,
forehead
PCOS
and all
makes
over.
you Hispanic.
Right.
Yes. Congratulations.
Hispanic transition.
Yeah. Should we have your quinceanera tonight or tomorrow? Dresses, leather dresses for you guys?
Leather dress quinceañera.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Pinata
love
of
that.
a, I don't know, dick. Or a pair of ovaries that are all fucked up. with lumps around
Yes,
them.
that's the one.
Full
What's going to be
tubes.
inside of it?
Blood. No.
Tampons. Just bloody tampons.
Sugar-free
Yeah.
Oreos.
A packet
Sugar-free
on how to eat like a diabetic. That's what we're supposed to do.
Really?
I don't do that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I read and stuff.
I have a joke about Frank the gynecologist. Frank the gynecologist told me to go keto. I've been told to go,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to.
Right.
Nah, you fuck up some food.
I love food.
Yeah.
I love food, and I'm not trying to eat pork rinds as a snack every single day.
No.
Nah.
Sometimes.
I don't even do that. And look-
People on keto are like, pork rinds.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's like
really
keep
good.
telling yourself that. It's brisket.
Right. It's
You know?
just like a chip.
Cheese curds. If you close your eyes.
Right.
But yeah, the
Fucking
hair. The
losers.
hair is I don't get a period.
Mine's just kind of all over the place.
yeah.
Like I never know when it's gonna come. And also now I'm doing birth control for like the estrogen. It's supposed to help. So now it's just like one day randomly. It's like a random day that my body just kind of picks.
Yeah.
It could show up at any time. The cramps haven't gone away. I do have like some cramps. It's like I cramp like I'm on my period, but it's like no, nothing's happening.
Ugh.
It's just the pain and misery and
Damn. None of the release, huh?
yeah, no, it's just in there.
Wow.
It's angry.
God, that must be how like incels feel, you know?
Yeah.
Just never come, just edging.
Connor, the incel. I always knew it.
Do you have a low sex drive?
I
Fuck
do-
no? No, just
no,
kidding.
I'm a whore. But since I started the birth control, I feel like it went down, and I don't know if what that's supposed to mean.
I honestly think it's just your distaste in men suddenly.
I think it is too. I think I'm just
Yeah.
getting gayer. as the
Scared,
day gets longer,
dude.
you know?
Yeah, where you at on the sexual spectrum?
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
Right.
Dating a man,
That's
but he's
also part
a
of
huge soy
PCOS.
boy. So
you're
PCOS
dating
also
a
makes you
a
man.
man.
Okay.
But he's a soy boy.
Soy
So,
boy.
kind of a
Oh.
lesbian.
Yeah. I have a
Lesbian.
joke about that. He's the lesbian of men.
Do you guys have the same haircut or?
Literally, yes. He has a bob.
Oh, I love that
amazing.
for you.
I dated a guy that we had the same haircut, basically. I mean, he had like both sides
Hot.
shaved, but we looked like a wrestling duo.
Fuck yeah. What would have been
Wearing
your
leather
name?
jackets and shit. Oh,
What was
the
his name?
Sloppy seconds. I don't know.
It is. I feel like the more people I meet with, the more women I meet who have PCOS, the more queer they are.
Yeah,
Like
and I
it's a
think
very
it literally
real,
is because like
we have high T.
yeah,
High
the
tea,
fucking-
baby.
and the androgen, is that what it's called? The other one, the other boy
What's
one.
the T?
Yeah, the T.
I am.
High T levels, bruh. I
I'm-
love talking with my Johanna's boyfriend, my trans boys. It's boys.
Boys.
Love talking about T levels. And
Yeah.
also another thing, I have like thinning hair. Like I like, I don't know that I don't even know what to do about, which really sucks. But
Yeah, you bought a whole lot of Rogaine.
Yeah,
You
we got
gotta-
hair in all the wrong places.
right, I
That's
know.
what
I have hair when I don't
PCOS
want it,
is.
and no hair right
Connor
now.
right now has like a lot of Rogaine
I have, like, a
and a
bunch of
lot of
Rogaine,
Plan
and then I got
B.
Yeah, if people like were to look through my room and didn't know who I was, they'd be like, "What the fuck is going on in here?"
Are you just collecting Plan B?
So I do at my birth control, that like the pill plan thing. They like send you free shit too all the time. They send you like free Plan B and like lady
Whoa.
condoms and
Lady
this-
condoms.
They
Lady
sent me some
condoms.
what is that called? The liquid IV. They sent me some of that this time, and I'm like, I'd rather get that than the Plan B. But yeah,
Dude, it's
all
like
this-
they're like sending you like sex packages.
yeah, literally. They're like
What?
super sex positive. It's cute. It's fun, and it's free
Okay.
with my health insurance
Whoa.
Oh,
because I have Medicaid.
love that.
I know, but yeah, they send like once in a while like send a Plan B, and now I have like 10 Plan Bs that I'm never gonna use because I can't get pregnant.
Amazing. I'm pretty much infertile because of PCOS probably, and I have an IUD, and that's how much I don't want to get pregnant.
Right?
Fuck yeah.
No, I feel you.
I'm like
yeah.
put all barriers inside.
You're in
me.
a safe space.
Yeah.
None of us want to have children.
Right, but that's like
No
part
way.
of my joke because like when I found out I can't have kids, it felt I act like sad, but then I go, it felt awesome.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Like
Ugh.
then some.
God.
Do you ever get people like? Because do you talk about like not being able to have kids at all on your set?
Mhm.
Do people like go like, oh?
At first.
Oh. Yeah, they do that too.
But-
Even after I say like I'm happy about it, they're like, oh, they're so upset. I'm like, I don't want. Why do you want me to have kids? You don't know me.
It's very strange.
It's really weird.
A friend of mine is just about 7-8 months pregnant right now, and so she has a lot of strangers giving opinions for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
And so they're saying things to her like, "Well, now that your life's over, or your husband's life is over, or you're not gonna have time for that garden." It's like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even know me.
Yeah.
Know her?
She did a whole post about it today. It was actually really nice. Shout out Cody. Go follow her on Instagram. Thought it was very informative. I'm like, what the fuck? People actually do that shit?
No, and then they come up and like touch your tummy.
Yeah.
I like heard about that. I'm like, why do you think you can just touch people because they're pregnant?
It's weird.
Go up, oh, your boobs got bigger.
Yeah,
Start
honk
grabbing them.
honk.
They're full of milk.
Because women are just carriers.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
it.
Baby
Yeah.
machines.
Brainless, can't lift a thing.
Right. Weak.
Yeah.
Slow.
But somehow we
stupid.
be shopping.
I'm actually incredibly strong.
I am too.
So is
Feel.
Connor.
Wait, feel.
Oh wow. I can pick up people.
Oh wow.
You're Owen Wilson.
I don't know.
I've always put on muscle really, really easily, and I think it's because I have high T.
I kind of
Like since
Now
I
you're
started
just bragging.
weightlifting
I don't know,
when
I
I
feel
was in
like I'm
6th
pretty
grade.
Really? Sick. What other sports did you play?
I was a sprinter, track, lacrosse, field hockey, and then like when I was younger, other ones. Basketball. I played basketball and I fouled out every game.
Really? Good for you.
That's awesome. I used to play
Makes you
basketball.
angry,
I was a
huh?
center. Yeah, but then everyone shot up past me, and then I was too short. I mean, I could have still played, but I was like, yeah.
Do you experience like mood swings and stuff too? Is that like, does it affect your hormones in that way?
I'm pretty stable emotionally.
God, you're just bragging it up today, dude.
Sarcasm.
I don't know. I literally live because I hate pharmaceuticals, and so I've done everything I can to do it naturally. So my entire day is spent trying to calm myself down.
Hell
So if I
yeah.
didn't do everything I do, I would be incredibly unstable.
Okay,
but
we
I
need
like
some pointers.
I wake
Yeah, I
up,
don't
I
do
meditate, I exercise pretty much every day. I journal. I don't drink. I'm fully sober.
Same.
I do the complete opposite of all of that.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't do all those things, I would be absolutely psychotic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We should change our lives.
Yeah. Yeah. Right after this
I say that
episode.
right after this beer.
Since I fucked up your name earlier, who named you?
My mom.
Yeah. Where's it from?
Like her, someone she knew in college. It's not
Oh,
my. It's not
sick.
my ethnicity. Nothity.
Nothing.
So you were named after your mom's college girlfriend? That's hot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I like an 8-year-old woman.
Mm.
Like her college mentor or
mommy.
something.
Hey, we're not here to king shame. Your mom's
I
not
like it
free.
though. I like having a unique name for comedy, especially. I feel like people then think I'm not white.
Yeah.
Right. Getting
How many
spots
people call
normally
you
wouldn't. No, I'm kidding.
Lucia
All the time.
all the time?
Yeah.
It's the hoops you're
Lucia
wearing.
Wallen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
You're
I
the
love
asshole.
it. I take it.
Right.
Anyway, you know.
I like.
I get called
the-
Johanna
yeah.
left and right.
Yeah, you get Johanna a lot.
I'm like, do
and
I
then-
look like a Johanna?
right?
No.
Like who? Like
Johanna.
I've
Johanna,
never even heard
yeah.
the name Johanna. Like maybe some
Johanna.
like white trash bitch.
I think they
Like,
see
Oh,
the two
plenty of
parts of
them.
your name and they go,
Johanna.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
as
I don't
someone who did that.
Yeah.
In my head until you told me right now.
Just jerking off two tiny dicks. Just right here. That was nice.
When did you start your period? Did you already ask that?
I don't even know because I've literally, like, I didn't get a period.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah, until I started until an endocrinologist made me start birth control when I was 18. So I like never got one
Wow.
naturally. I maybe gotten until last year. For some reason, last year I started getting a regular period, and now it has gone away again. But I like never got a natural one. Like
Wow.
most of my 20s, I didn't have a period.
Do you think it's like a cool thing?
Damn.
I love it.
Right. I'm about to say like that
Yeah.
sounds
I really love, but I love getting one though because it makes me feel like a woman.
right. Like man.
But
I
it's
feel
like
like
so
a
nice
woman.
not getting one.
Right, because you don't have to like deal
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. Because the world does not support women. It's
No.
exhausting.
It really
It
is.
Because I've lived most of my life literally like a man, like not having to deal with any female issues. And
Yeah.
then once I started getting a period, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't experience it until literally I was like 26. And I was like, why do I have to work today?
Right. I should
Yeah.
be. This should be an excuse.
It's
to stay
crazy
home.
that I'm bleeding and exhausted.
Right.
Isn't it
Literally,
weird?
like I just got in a car accident.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I have to act
traumatized.
like I'm fine.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, yeah. And every woman has had that realization earlier, though. Like, but I just
Yeah.
never dealt with it because I'd never had, like,
Yeah. We're just gushing out of an open wound.
yeah.
Right.
it's
And they're like,
crazy.
you should smile.
Right. Like,
They're
oh
like,
my
can you get
God.
that? Can you get that document into me by the end of the day? I'm like,
No,
no.
I'm not even thinking.
Nope. I just want to commit suicide. So
Right.
no, I'm a little
Wanna
busy.
Eat and cry in a ball.
Right. Yeah. It's fucking annoying as shit, dude.
It's yeah. I
What are you going
can't.
to do?
We started early, like as like I was like 9 or 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I-
Same.
Sometimes I
Really?
forget. Yeah. Real early. I feel like I like. I don't know if like I always like had PC. I don't really know when it started happening. I started like losing my hair and like growing hair in weird places at like 22. That's when like shit started changing, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Because I used to be like when I was younger, I was like, everybody be like, when I got my hair cut, like, oh my god, your hair is so thick. Oh, so the first time when I went and someone mentions like, oh, so we're gonna do this because your hair's kind of fine. I'm like, what? My hair's fine. Like, no, I have thick hair. What are you talking about? Like, I didn't believe her. I was like. I didn't realize it, and I started looking. I'm like, oh shit! Like I'm losing my hair. Like what the fuck? I thought it was dying, and so I didn't dye my hair for like another year. And then it was still. And that's when I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh yeah, your fucking hormones are all fucked up. Yeah. Then it just went downhill from there.
That's right.
The most annoying thing is like you just get less hot. It's just the less hot disease. I don't care about the not having kids.
Right.
It's making me fat and hairy.
There's a kink for everybody, baby.
Right? Yeah. It's gotta
Baby
sell
girl.
it. Put it
Come
on the
on now.
market.
Yeah. Put a little purple on it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, throw a little purple on there. It'll be fine. People won't notice.
Yeah.
Let's find a cool way to have a comb over.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So with you not having your period in your 20s and not being able to have kids, were you just like whoring it around, or what were you up to?
No, I was the opposite.
Yeah, were you like a little
I've been
nerdy 20-year-old?
Yeah, huge prude for most of my life.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thanks. It's been really cool. People think it's really cool. No, I started like blackout drinking in my
Nice.
early teens.
Yes.
And so I got sober when I was like 19, and then I became like a huge nerd. I was in college, and I just like.
Did you play Dungeons and Dragons or any tabletop games?
No, not like
Okay.
cool nerd. Like just doing well, just like doing well in school and
I think that's way
not
cool.
dating.
Way more of a cool nerd. I'm just successful and doing smart.
Right.
No, I was basically celibate for like 6 years in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy? I just like never
I feel
hit
so much
me.
healthier.
It never hit me
Right.
as weird or wild. Like
Right. If you
Yeah.
like, what's the point if you don't like? I don't know. Every time I end up having sex, like after the moment, I'm like, why did I even do that?
Right.
well, you're having bad sex.
It's true.
Yeah.
We both are.
Yeah.
Were for a very long
Right.
time.
Yeah. Well, it's just random fucking drunk idiots.
Yeah. Well, you just fucked a Mexican guy in Chicago.
That was actually nice.
a tall Mexican.
That-
She
it
came.
was, but it's still like at the end of the day, even if it is good, I'm just kind of like, I
Right.
could have still done that with my vibrator.
Right.
Well, that's why vibrators have ruined
Yeah.
That's true.
women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They ruined us.
It'll never be as good.
Yeah.
Ruin me, baby.
You know, I was super
Give a
productive
fuck.
in my early 20s. I channeled all my energy into activities.
What kind of activities, please? Were you
I was
bird
like
watching?
really almost.
Crafting dildos.
I was really, really
Yeah.
into climate activism, like productive,
Oh,
like
yeah.
really
Wow.
positive things. But like, I was not dating at all.
Okay.
And then that changed when I started comedy and re-entered the real world. But
Yeah, and then there's just like men everywhere.
They're all
Sea of
drooling.
dicks.
not a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, so true.
Ugh.
Yeah, take it from me. I slept with a lot of comics.
Hey, I
Gotta learn
recommend
early.
celibacy, not talk for
Yeah.
a short period to
I
fully.
mean, I was before the Mexican guy. It was like 4 months.
And you get a badge.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
The Virgin Mary
my
living
chip?
under my roof.
Yeah.
Look at her go.
It wasn't intentional though. There are people who do it on like mine was not intentional.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Guys would be jumping at you.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Foaming at
I
the
couldn't be
mouth.
found. I was in the library.
Oh yeah, they don't go in
Under
places
the
like those.
books.
Right.
That's hot.
You're
though.
like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, like on the ladder.
Yeah.
Singing. Doing book stuff. That's the only person I know that reads books. Is
Yeah,
Belle
that's
from Beauty
fair.
and the Beast.
Yeah, I mean, I'm your best friend. That makes a lot of sense.
I know you don't read
We
books.
don't fucking read. I got a lot of them around the house to
Right.
make it seem like I do.
Makes it look
you know?
smart.
Yeah. Got to put them on the book table or the coffee table, so when you have dates, they think you read.
Oh, absolutely.
Put a
You know?
bookmark in
Books
the
are
middle.
for
That's
decorating.
right. What's that?
Yeah.
Books are for decorating.
Yeah, pretty colors.
100%.
I like a
You're-
good cover, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the worst book imaginable. It's
Yeah,
like
they're great
fucking-
to break weed on.
Yeah.
You know, throw at
Take
somebody.
pictures of me like outside sitting against a tree.
Right.
I like reading.
What's your favorite book?
What is your favorite book? We have nothing in common.
Yeah. We're shitting on us not using books. Like how you're supposed
Like
to.
I'm an active reader.
Are you a speed reader?
I'm a very fast reader right now. I've been doing about 4 books a month.
Damn. I think I've read 4 books in my entire life.
That's what happens when
dead.
you don't
Children's
have
books.
sex for 6 years. Your
Holy
vision
shit.
becomes
What are you
very
reading? Romance
cute.
novels? Or are you drinking it? Because that's what I would be doing.
I do love romance novels.
I thought you were going to say I do love masturbating.
And masturbating.
Damn. I'm like, what do we have in common with this chick? What's going on here? What are we,
better than us in
what
every
are we
way.
talking about here? You fucking- I ran track my whole life. I ran track since I was 6. I read. I don't know.
No, I don't have a period.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever farted? Do you poop?
Right.
I love taking shit.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're on to something here. We're on to something.
We can connect
Hell
around
yeah.
the most basic human
Right.
function.
Hell yeah.
All right. Ladies
Girl
be
talk.
pooping. Hey. How many times a day do you shit?
Like once to twice, depending on what I've had.
Lucky. I poop a lot.
There's days where I'm like once, and then there's days where it's like
Well, you know
27
what?
times.
Yeah.
There is nothing more pleasurable than taking a shit.
Yeah.
And because I had an eating disorder as a teenager, and so my digestion got really
There it
fucked
is.
up. There it is. And so I was like super constipated for a really long time, and I
For
just
sure.
like never knew when I take a shit, and now I do like clockwork, and every morning I'm like, my day can't get better.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's getting better from here, baby.
Hell yeah.
It's the little things
Right, it really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
The perfect shit.
or the big things.
Or the big things. That's right.
If you've had barbecue
That's
the night
right.
before.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Nick Tenaglia the other night. We were expressing how we both share anxiety. Like we have an anxiety disorder, so we like poop a lot. And I'm at
Oh.
like 6 times a day, bro. Yeah. Like anytime I eat, I poop instantly. Every single time.
That's IBS.
I be pooping. No, I went and got a tube up my asshole, a tube down my throat. They like checked me for everything. They're like, you are just a nervous pervis.
Having a tube go down my throat is one of my biggest fears in life.
Yeah, apparently so they put me under, but I kept waking up. But I don't remember waking up,
Okay.
so I was like still kind of under.
Kept swallowing. And
And I
you're
kept,
like, bitch, you whore.
I was trying to cup some balls for
Yeah.
some reason. It was weird. Yeah. They said that I kept trying to take the tube out of my throat.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. But I felt fine after the procedure. Like I was whatever.
Right.
I like slept it off for like a day,
Did
I
you
think,
feel
and then
like
I was fine.
cleared out?
I wish I did.
Did they make you poop?
No.
I can't wait to have to start getting regular colonoscopies.
Yeah.
Because
It's
give you that poop juice.
Mhm.
the poop juice
That
is
clears you
not
out?
as fun as you'd think, dude. You're
No.
drinking seawater.
Ugh.
You're drinking literally a gallon of seawater, and you have to finish it within like 4 hours or something. And it's actually probably not very healthy for you, you know?
All that salt.
Yeah, so much salt, and you just feel like grimy and gross, and it's not fun.
Nothing has sounded better to me. I'm like, ew.
I would hate that. All that grimy seawater.
Your eating disorder is showing.
You can never escape it.
So, were you super young when you had it? Like
I've had, I mean, my mom like sold Herbalife products when I was a
Oh,
kid.
did too.
Shut the fuck.
What if that's where the PCS
I'm
came
not
from?
kidding.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not kidding. I think
That's
it is.
Herbalife, we're coming for
I'm
you.
not
No,
kidding.
literally,
I think
dude.
it has
I
something
do
to
too, 'cause
Did your mom give you the stuff?
Yeah.
That's my biggest theory because my sister
oh my
doesn't
God.
have it.
Oh
Mine,
shit.
neither does mine. And my
Yeah.
little sister, she's just naturally always been skinny. I was like a bigger girl
Same.
when I was like I started my period early. So yeah, I was like 10 years old taking this shit.
We're coming for
We're
you,
coming for you,
Herbalife.
Herbalife. You ruined our lives.
Yeah, my mom was an Herbalife. So my mom has like always. Everyone in my family has an
This is
unhealthy
so wild.
relationship to. No, that's.
I feel like
that's
it's like covering
insane.
something so nuts.
That's insane.
That is
Yeah,
so-
my mom when I was in. So I've always had because I've always been like a little bigger and I've always had some dysmorphia.
Yeah.
And my mom was always on a diet, so I just like lived in a diet culture house.
Mhm.
And my mom sold Herbalife, and like we went to Jamaica for like an Herbalife conference, and I went with her.
Yeah,
Were you at the Ritz Carlton?
No. Her
No,
mom,
my
her
mom
mom
did.
like
I didn't-
won it. Her mom like won Herbalife, right?
No, she like got rich off it.
Yeah,
she was
like,
like she was like the
super
vice
rich.
president or some shit in her region or something, like in the Midwest.
Yeah.
My mom probably knew your mom.
I wonder. Oh my God,
We're gonna connect them.
Yeah,
we're gonna
we're
reconnect
gonna
them.
be like, Mom,
You
Momsy
had the
ruined
shake
us.
cups and everything.
Oh yeah,
Soybeans.
She had,
Thinking
like, an
soybeans
Herbalife
were normal.
necklace that she would wear all the
Seriously?
time.
My mom would wear a button that said
Jesus.
"Lose weight now." Ask me how. Like in public.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many T-shirts.
There's
so
never
many
been a
Herbalife shirts.
If I want to lose weight, I'm not gonna go up to someone wearing a button.
That is
Right.
such 90s shit right
I know.
there.
It was
Like
so
before
90s.
the world
Like,
turned
we had a pantry just
sensitive.
filled with the shakes and like the metabolism vitamin. She's like, it's vitamins. I'm like, I feel like you're giving me diet pills.
Well,
Like,
Yeah,
they
when you
are,
pass
and
out in school.
they
Right.
got like sued because of all like brain damage associated with Herbalife
Yep.
products.
And that's when the company
Yeah.
went and they put because the main guy died.
Yeah.
And they're like the
'Cause
guy
he
that
was
like created
taking
it.
it.
The guy that like made it died, and they said it was because of Herbalife.
Yeah. And so my
Wow.
mom got like money from some lawsuit that she wasn't involved
Are
with.
you
But
fucking kidding?
And that's when my
Yeah.
parent and that's why my mom lost her because we were like rich for a moment, and then that all happened, and then like no one was buying Herbalife, and then we got poor again.
oh my, that's crazy. I can't believe it. That's
Such
my
a
biggest
small-
theory. That is my
That-
big theory.
I have thought about that too. I'm like, there has to be like
because
something weird.
it's all soy based products, and who knows what else
Right.
they're putting in it. So
Yeah.
I grew
Right.
up like in a vegetarian house, so I was eating a ton of soy. So that's my theory.
Damn.
But yeah,
Turns out soy's not that good for you. I
It's
have a
not.
thyroid problem and I can't have soy.
Yeah.
because it's some
Yeah, like
estrogen
fucks with my.
effect. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh.
exactly.
Wow.
Crazy.
So yeah, so I was
We
like
fought- we
surrounded
figured it
by
out.
it. Like I literally was raised thinking like, oh yeah, women just diet. Like you just diet and you have
Right.
to
You
lose
just
weight.
always have to be worrying about it at all
Yeah.
times.
and
all the
now
time,
you're
forever.
dating a soy boy.
Absolutely, he's
Wow.
vegan. Yeah,
We truly do become our mothers.
we do.
Insane. Do you honestly like I don't know if you now that we're in our how old are you?
27.
Okay, well some of us are in our 30s. I'm not gonna say who.
Bucket hat.
But now that we're getting older, I really bucket hat. She's loud. She loves to talk about herself wearing a bucket hat. No, but like I have so many realizations of like I'm my mom. Like I just did something that my mom would do
I
on
do.
accident.
I'm the most like I have the worst relationship with my mom, and I'm the most like her.
Oh, I have
My
very
house
rocky.
is filled with supplements.
Yeah.
I'm the healthiest person in
Right.
my family.
I had the opposite where I was like, fuck health.
I'm neurotic. Yeah,
All the
I'm like
things.
her.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, like
We become our moms.
the other day I was because I get really hot after I shower, and so like
Right.
I just get ready naked a lot of the time. And so the other day I was just like curling my eyelashes completely naked in the mirror, and I'm like putting on mascara, and I'm like, this is Mariella. Like this is my fucking mother through and through right now. Like that's how I remember my mom, my whole like just being a small child, and like it's not like she's just naked all the time, but like when she was getting ready, she's like, I'm so hot, I'm sweaty, I can't wear anything, not even a robe, and then curling her eyelashes in the mirror, and I'm like, this is me, and it's
Aw.
very sad, right?
I want to honor
You
my
know her,
mother.
she's fucking nuts.
I want to honor my mother in case she listens to this and say she's also a badass.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna say she's also a bitch. I heard the B, but yeah.
But yeah, it happens.
Right.
It happens.
It's
she's
kinda
still
weird.
in that diet culture stuff.
She's
mom's
still
had
just
to
like
come to
super.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think she's like done. I don't think she ever like fully left it, but she
Right.
doesn't like buy. I don't know. I do think she's still. There's always part of her that's like I need to lose weight. She still is like has so much diety stuff around. It's not as
Right.
extreme.
I mean, she was
No,
probably
no,
in her
generation
prime
is so-
in the 80s,
Exactly,
right?
That was,
exactly.
like, that was this part, like the early '90s or '90s, when everyone's just like, "Be the skinniest you could be." Paris Hilton, look like that.
That was the thing. It
Cocaine.
was like not only was it in my home, it was everywhere around us. Like my
Yeah.
parents were getting a divorce around that time. I remember they like brought us to therapy, and I remember like reading Cosmopolitan magazine in the waiting room and being like, and everything in those magazines at
Everything.
that time was like 5 tips to get skinny
Yep.
/ how to give a good blowjob.
Yeah,
Those are like
right.
the two
Always.
things.
This is targeted for 13-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Everyone on TV, it was like Britney Spears.
Or
It
you see a
was-
picture like, oh, fatty, and it's like skinny ass Christina Aguilera, but like
Yeah.
a little tiny bit of like tummy. Like
I just watched the Abercrombie documentary on
Ugh.
Netflix, and that was mind blowing because
haven't
I didn't even realize like it's sinister.
Damn.
It's
Yeah.
straight up like white supremacy,
That makes sense.
exclusivity.
100%.
But also, everyone who created it was actually gay.
Oh.
So it makes sense of all that. Like the photographer was a gay man. So that's why it was all men's bodies
Right.
everywhere.
And they
But
love being
I
skinny.
remember, yeah,
the
like
gays. They're so
I
obsessed with
wanted-
skinny.
the gays are
Yeah.
secret racists. I'll
Skinny
die on that hill.
legend. Oh, and the racists too. A lot
Yeah,
of them.
100%.
Gay white men. They're
Mhm.
toxic.
They are.
but I remember wanting to buy, like my parents just never would buy me Abercrombie, but like wanting to so badly, and just everything in there like
So small.
not being for me. Yeah.
Just, I just walked in once with a friend, and I literally could like I've always been big, so like I literally just feel them like what the fuck is this pig doing in here? Like it was just the word. I'm like, I'm gonna stand.
You should
outside.
watch the documentary because that's literally like what they were trained to do.
Right.
They like didn't want anyone that was not perfectly hot and skinny to shop there. They had it's like not good business.
No,
you know?
like don't like who's truly like. Oh, like I don't know, like there's so many people in the world that are like super super skinny. Like 'cause it wasn't even just like healthy skinny. I feel like it was just like glorifying like anorexia. It was like you have to fit in this 000 or however small clothes can go. I don't know, like nothing. Like even like little small like skinny girls in my school will be wearing it, but they're still like kind of like pouring out of it because it's so small and they're still very small. It's just like literal skin. Like I don't know. This is crazy. Fuck Abercrombie and Fitch.
We hate them. Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
The first to get canceled, right?
This podcast does not support Abercrombie and Fitch.
Absolutely
no,
not.
We don't. We talked shit about them a couple episodes ago too.
Yeah, with the trans woman,
Yeah.
Stella. She was hilarious about it too.
Right.
We've been dropping names left and right, like Victoria's Secret. We dragged them a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Victoria. Oh my. Do you remember, like, I love Pink when Pink was a thing and how badly I wanted anything Pink. We used to get the Victoria's Secret. Yeah, it was so expensive. We used to get the Victoria's Secret magazines. And I remember just being, it was such a, I'm like so not consumerist anymore. But I remember when I was younger buying things was such a feeling. It was like, this will make me feel good in a way that it doesn't affect me now. But I really was like, if I get Pink, if I get sweatpants with pink on the ass,
I am whole.
I am whole.
Bitch. I'm that bitch. If I have the pink sweatpants.
Didn't care once about learning math.
Right.
But
want pink.
I was a Forever 21 girl my entire life, and honestly, still kind of am sometimes.
I go on there sometimes.
Yeah, but my whole shopping experience was always Forever 21. Always, always, always. And I always, like, you know, give me a t-shirt that says Daft Punk on it, you know, or like whatever the fuck. Cut off for whatever reason. I don't know.
You know what kind of bitch I was at the mall.
A Hot Topic?
That was a Hot Topic.
Oh,
when
yeah.
I could save up for it. When I could save up for it. So that was like a once a year, like, I can buy a pair of trip pants with like chains on it and stuff. And then my mom fucking threw them away. I finally saved up for like a pair, like, they were like $120.
I'm really sorry.
I know. Broke my heart. I'd still wear those.
She's like, these aren't Abercrombie and Fitch.
Right, yeah.
You gotta throw these away.
Yeah, we were Old Navy / my dad was just the most practical man. I remember he took me and my younger sister to Sears once, and we were like, Dad, we don't want to go to Sears. And then he was like, the men's section has jeans on sale.
Right.
We were like, Dad, we're not wearing these. And he's like, jeans are jeans.
Right. I don't need to fit perfect. They're gonna grow out of them. No, that was also we're also a Salvation Army, Old Navy family most of the time. But yeah, then I got my once a year, like usually on Christmas when I got some money and splurge on like one t-shirt. That was too much money.
It was like a
would have like that fucking weird cat on it, the little goth cat thing. I don't know if you remember that, but it was like a $30 t-shirt for no reason.
Oh, Hot Topic. I used to steal from there all the time.
I did. That's before my stealing days.
I used to steal from Wet Seal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Deb. Do you guys remember Deb?
I remember Deb. Oh my god,
homecoming dresses.
Dude.
Yes, that's where I got mine. That's so funny.
Yep, Deb all day. I got caught.
Pants.
I got caught shoplifting once
In the mall. That's like you can get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it was really scary.
I know.
I was mostly scared of my Hispanic mom, but the security guard.
Much more scary than mall cops.
Oh yeah, 100%. She ended up like making fun of us when we got in the car. She like pretended like she was gonna we were in a lot of trouble in front of the security guard and stuff, and then she was
like, "You dumb bitches."
Yeah. She's like, what are you doing stealing in front of a mirror? I literally, that's how I got caught. I was stealing in front of a mirror, and I did not know the mirror was there. I was like putting, you know how they used to have like those different color like rainbow bracelets that were all like the big hoops. I was like stealing a packet of those.
That's so funny.
I would never steal on my own, but I had a friend who...
Yeah. We all have that friend, dude. I had my friend, Krista. She used to steal, like, pants. Like, she'd go in, like, put them under whatever she was wearing, like layers of them. We'd steal from Victoria's Secret. Like everywhere she went, she like would bring scissors with her so she could cut the fucking ink thing that would explode. We all have that friend, bro.
Elizabeth Heimlich, one of my best.
So I was that for that.
Hell yeah.
But she was like so brazen about it in a way I could. Like I was always so scared, but she would straight up just like put stuff in her bag and then leave, and then she'd have all these great clothes.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, can you get this one for me?
I mean, that same friend of mine stripped her way through med school, so
Get it.
you know, she's just a survivalist is how I see it. Fucking genius. But yeah, now she's got a big old rock on her finger, marrying a white dude. Cheers. So you were a good girl for like ever, and what's going on now? Are you having fun?
I'm having a good time.
You're having a good time.
And in the purest way possible.
Okay,
Pure good family fun for Jesus.
I'm PG-13.
Right.
Really?
My wife is PG-13.
For real?
She-
So
Do you
okay.
cuss?
Do you
Barely.
cuss?
Yeah.
Were you like was your family like a God loving?
I was raised super religious, yeah.
What religion?
Catholic, and then I went to a Lutheran school.
Oh, you're all
So I
sorts
was surrounded by it.
You're
yeah, I
all
was
sorts
surrounded
of
by it.
fucking
Mhm.
guilty.
Are you still religious?
I'm spiritual.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I feel that.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
You got like crystals and shit, or
I don't like in my most neurotic times I was like obsessed with oracle cards and
Okay.
would like obsess. Well, actually, like when I was first getting sober, I like needed something else, and so I
Yeah.
would like obsessively use oracle cards, and I was like, this isn't
Right.
good for me.
Yeah. Because then you end up like
Yeah,
thinking
what am I
too
doing
much.
here?
Maybe
Right.
I'm not
Come.
built for this.
Yeah. That's amazing. I love that.
But
Hell
I
yeah.
I go to like a non-denominational church, and it's they literally just give like pep talks every week. And it's
Right.
not
Oh, I like
normal
that.
church. Yeah, and they're just like talking about being present. And I'm like, I can use it. Especially like doing comedy. I'm like,
Right.
100%.
you need something. To,
You need something, dude. Yeah. How you've been doing stand up? How long now?
5 years. I don't know whether
We're
to
in
count
the
the
same-
pandemic. Do you count the pandemic?
I do.
I
No, I
do.
don't want to.
I don't want to, but I
don't
do.
want to. Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't somebody that was doing Zoom shows left and right, but I had
Right.
like a handful of things that I was a part of that I counted, you know, and like I would say even like I think even just your content online can be like, you know, as long as you're
Something.
being
Yeah.
fucking funny, right? I don't
like
know.
we were doing a lot of podcasting.
Yeah, we
and
did a lot of
stuff like that.
I
podcasting.
pretty much did nothing.
Right.
I did
Yeah.
very little, but it's only a year. So I think I'm 5 years. I started end of 2017.
Same.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, wild.
I think it was 2018.
2018.
Or no, it was March of 2018.
Spring of 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do want to talk about that though, because you just mentioned like you need something like outside of stand up and stuff. Like, do you think it's something that completely took over your life?
Stand up?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Mhm.
I think that happens to everyone. If
Yeah.
like it's hard, especially at the beginning, like it's hard to find balance because it's so addicting. You meet like all these people
Yeah.
and you like enter the rat race a little bit where
For
you're
sure.
like it's just so competitive. And so you're
Well,
like
when you're constantly chasing a high.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I'm chasing that high anymore. Like cuz I
Okay.
feel like I know myself well enough and like
For sure.
I like my comedy enough where I'm
Right.
like I need balance, but at the beginning it was like
Yeah.
I was not sleeping. And I was also I was working a full-time job, but my third year or like 2.5 years in, I was doing my master's, and so I
Mhm.
was literally getting like 3 hours of sleep a night.
Holy
'Cause
fuck.
yeah, it was crazy.
So you were
I-
working, going to school, and doing stand up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it
The
was
trifecta.
crazy. And so now, and also because I'm sober, so I'm just like not a part of the like social environment. So
Fair.
it feels more like a job now. But yeah, I think just like the stand up just brings out so much like mental difficulty where it's like jealousy, competitiveness.
It's
You
insane.
never feel like you're good enough.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like creative struggle. It sent me back to Jesus. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not actually Jesus, but like
Sent
I
me
need
back to my
something
childhood.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need like something to keep me stable because
Right.
I feel like it's really easy to get like wrapped up in how insane it is.
Right.
Absolutely.
But then no
100%.
one else besides comics cares about it.
I know.
I know.
It's like even the people who we think are the most famous, like a lot of my friends don't even know who
Exactly.
they are.
Like that's that always blows my
that
mind.
blows my
Like people,
mind.
like there's people who don't even know who like Bill Burr is. I'm like, are you stupid? Are you
so many.
aware?
Yeah.
And like I consider him like so filthy famous. Like, but he's not. People are like, I just know Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Right.
All the comics like I love, a lot of people
Yeah.
wouldn't. A lot of my friends, which honestly makes me feel better sometimes because when I get too wrapped up in it, I'll be talking to my friend. She's like, I don't know who you're talking
That's
about.
very fair. I feel the same way. Yeah, I really love Andrew Schultz, and I talk to my normies, and they're like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, he's literally the most famous comic of like his era right now. Like, it's just blows my mind.
You're like, sure, okay.
Yeah,
I love
this
that. It's
made up
humbling.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you guys pray to Jesus, so yeah.
You ever have like a normie friend? They're like, you're the best comedian, or like, you're my favorite comedian. I'm like, because you don't listen to comedy. Like, I'm not
Literally.
even gonna like take that as a thing.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's nice. We're friends, but shut
Yeah.
up. Like, don't say that I'm your favorite when there's such better comedians out there.
I just let them think that.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
right. I'm
Well,
the
there's so
only
many
comic
people
in
who
the
like
world.
don't have any creative outlet, and so the fact that we do anything is like really cool to a lot of
It
people.
blows their
Yeah.
mind. I was talking about this the other day. I can't believe that there truly is just like fully normal people out there.
Just
Yeah.
never do any.
Like they
what do
work and
do?
watch TV.
And that's
right.
what we
Or
experienced
scroll on
during the
TikTok.
pandemic. I was like, oh, this is what everyone does.
Right?
Yeah.
Just sit around.
It's
watching
weird.
TV.
right?
Sometimes it's nice.
I mean, yeah.
Some-
of course.
for
like,
sure,
I try to do like
100%.
once
Yeah.
a week, like a day where I just fucking veg out.
Yeah. I don't know. They all got husbands and shit.
Right.
it's
Kids,
like-
families.
Yeah.
401ks.
Yeah. And I'm over here like, you know, taking a dump on the side of the street on my way to Cincinnati or something. You know, like that's how I want to live my fucking life. Not comedy related. I just do that on a Tuesday for no fucking reason.
There's a big stretch of Ohio that has no stops.
Yeah. That's why I wear a
Somebody got
bucket
to
hat and
shit
need something
in.
to shit in.
Yeah.
And you are in the middle of the sexual spectrum, you said.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've always known, but I'd never acted on it. And then during quarantine, I was actually dating a guy, and it reached a point where I was like, this is a bigger part of my identity than I've given like energy to.
Yeah.
And then I dated women for a little while, like after the pandemic, and then I was like, gonna go back to the old habits.
Some things are
I
just
can't
one
imagine
more
why.
Right.
That's amazing.
It's just easier dating guys, straight up.
They're just easier. I feel like they're just
beings.
dumber.
'Cause they're
But
simple.
I am really right in the middle because I've like always like known and that like I want to end up in a relationship with a man, but I think I'm just
Yeah.
like more open to my sexual
Hell yeah.
I feel that.
preferences.
I definitely feel like I'm gonna end up with a man if I ever. But I also truly don't think I'll ever be in a relationship ever again, and not even for like poor me. Like, and like I don't think I want to.
Right.
I like being single a lot. I like doing whatever I want.
Yeah. As soon as I made peace with that is when I met my partner. So it's like
Right.
they say that's when it happens,
Right.
you know?
I'm like,
But
well, it's been about 3 years now.
Sounds like you're pretending. You're like, I love being single.
Yeah,
I
I
could do
love
this for
being
the rest of my
single.
life.
Yeah.
you hear that, God? I love
Right.
it. I love it.
I don't
I'm having
need
so much fun
anyone.
alone. But I really do. I hate sharing a bed. Like when I've like hooked up with people, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna leave.
That's fair as fuck.
I don't want.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
I sleep worse when someone's in a bed next to me.
Yeah, I hate it.
I need my own corner.
Right. And I was like a serial monogamous from like high school till I was like 23, basically until I started comedy. And then I've just kind of obsessed over comedy. I'm like, I don't even have time to like hang out with a person unless you're following me to fucking open mics and shows.
Right.
Definitely makes dating harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will absolutely
Agree
attest
to
to that.
that.
Yeah. I there's a lot of nights where I'm just like sitting up in bed, but I'm like falling asleep, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm just like, guess you're fucking a sleeping girl. I don't know what to tell you.
Is
But
your
yeah,
partner a comic?
no. I've done that enough times
And we don't do that
to know that I never want to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're all just a bunch of psychopaths fucking telling dick
Right.
jokes. But yeah, no, he's not a comic. He's actually, we were friends for a very long time, and now
Beautiful.
we're dating and very much in love. And yeah, he's got a lot of patience, but so do I. So it's like, yeah, sometimes he comes to my shows because that's a lot of the times like that's what we can do together
Yeah.
on our off days. But he also lives like 2 blocks from me, so it's very easy to just walk on over,
See each other.
walk back,
Mhm.
go grab a beer locally or whatever we're doing that
Yeah,
day.
you really have to find someone who like is willing to put up with the schedule.
Mhm.
Yeah, and my mental illness and
absolutely.
my
I have to find someone who's willing to put up with your mental illness.
anxious attachment and my.
Are you anxious? Okay.
Yeah,
I
I-
didn't even get into attachment
Oh
styles
yeah.
yet.
What are you?
I'm usually avoidant, but I have
can
found
see
it
that.
changes with the person I'm with.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah,
I've been anxious. I'll tell you that.
an attachment chameleon.
Mhm.
This is nice. Good for you.
But I'm usually avoidant. Yeah. I'm usually 1 foot out the door.
Really.
Mm.
Oh, man, I just took the test. But I
hate
forgot what I
people
got.
like you. What's that?
I know. It's
I don't know. I don't know what I am. I took the test, but I forgot what I got.
Just anxious.
sounds anxious.
Just dumb. Yeah. Detached.
Yeah, anxious detachment.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Just anxious in a corner.
I feel like anxious people get all of the sympathy because they're the ones who like are more doting and like willing to be there and needy.
Very needy.
Okay. And then
point.
Bucket hat.
avoidant people are seen as being like the bitches who like aren't there, but it is all rooted in trauma.
Right.
100%.
So sympathize with me.
Always.
Feel bad for me.
I'm not the bad guy.
Because the avoidant people are the ones who are always seen as like breaking hearts,
Right.
but they're also it's
They're also broken.
we're broken.
We're broken. Just full of fear.
Right.
It's all fear based. Yeah.
It is all fear based. And at both ends. 100%. Yeah.
But
I was
anxious people
abandoned.
for sure get more sympathy because it's like,
Whew.
you're fine, you know,
It's a lot.
on Instagram at least.
Yeah.
As far as
I feel that
I've
way
noticed.
about like how there's never mind. I forgot the words.
Definitely
Forgot the words of my thought.
for sure.
So
Oh no, introverts. Everyone's
Introverts.
always like introverts. Oh, they're so cute. Fuck extroverts, you stupid pieces of shit. Like the internet loves introverts.
Yeah, that's true. Introverts
fucked
can
up.
really piss me off.
I'm like, I get it. Like I like talking to people. I'm
Right.
a hugger. I'm a party person.
Party
also,
monster.
I like to sit in my room sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
I didn't know that about the internet, that they like introverts.
I feel like I always see it.
There's a lot of pro introvert content.
Yeah.
Well, there
on-
is that fucking dumbass thing where the fingers touch and they
Yeah.
twist their
It's
fucking
like,
feet
ooh,
or whatever. What
fucking-
is that?
I'm a little. I
I'm a
don't
little,
know.
yeah.
That's just anime.
Again, nerds, fucking virgins.
That's why, because anime people are introverts.
Oh yeah, so it does all make sense. It all comes full circle.
Whatever, dude. You love anime porn though, don't you, Connie?
I do.
Interesting.
I do.
Yeah.
Not tentacle porn. Like I want it to be like actual people.
People, cartoon people fucking.
Yeah.
Actual
My
octopi.
favorite.
Yeah.
There's like 2 anime chicks with big old titties, but also big old dicks.
Oh,
That's my
yeah.
favorite.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Dree and
It's
I
the
will be
best.
starting an OnlyFans just for you.
Yeah.
Just for you. Just for you. My partner's a trans man. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, we both have badges and tits, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So because you can run a mile and because you read books, I'm assuming your parents are still married.
No.
Damn.
They had a brutal
But you know
divorce.
both of them, right?
I do know both of them, yeah.
Okay, so that's why you're avoidant.
Yeah.
That makes
Brutal,
sense.
brutal divorce.
Ah.
I've seen nothing but heartbreak. I'm an expert in breakups.
Ah.
But it made me I'm trying to like actually write stuff about this right now. Like it like exposes you to breakups.
For
like
sure.
as an inevitability
Right.
very early.
Yes.
So it like really pulls the curtain behind. So any relationship I enter, I'm like, this is gonna end. You know,
What
so I have a
waste of
hard time. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I've had to train myself to be in relationships and like not leave.
And not leave.
I've always loved mine. I get bored.
This is a random question, but are you somebody who dips your toe in the pool or do you jump in?
In general?
Yeah.
Like, are
Like a
we talking a
literal-
real pool?
literal
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure this was a sex act.
Okay, you're clearly not having sex.
Just dip your toe
never
and
had sex
some
before.
pussy.
Joke's on us, she's still celibate. She's doing great. She has a sneaker addiction. And
That's a good question. I feel like I dip
Yeah.
you're a
sometimes,
dipper?
but then I jump.
You have to do like
I
a
dip
test
and then
dip.
jump.
Yeah. Makes sense.
What is
Yeah.
what is that? What's the psychological test?
Nothing. I just like to know. I'm a jumper in.
There has to be something.
I don't like to
Yeah,
touch it.
what did you just figure out about me?
Well, it just makes sense that your parents are divorced, but you do know both of them.
Yeah.
You know, it just goes hand in hand with the avoidance shit.
What does
You're
knowing
avoiding
them? What does knowing
pool.
them change?
No, I don't know.
Oh, a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
She doesn't know her dad, so.
Well, and I did know them, and then they split up.
Oh.
I'm going to write a book one day. It's going to be titled Now That Everyone's Dead, after everyone dies. But, yeah, Connie, you're kind of it's weird that we're so similar because you do know both your parents, but they were divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's honestly a really chill divorce.
Yeah.
They're still like, they learned us like, we're divorced, but we're still going to live together for a bit because this house is expensive. And then it's eventually, do
Practical.
our thing. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's why you can go to events alone.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think it's a middle child thing. Cause I was
And you're a middle child.
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a middle child.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys
PCOS.
are full of
Herbal Life
twins.
middle children.
You
You
guys
send out
ha-
a survey.
You guys have like the
Right.
same dad or something, I swear.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Long lost
Is your dad a
sister.
cop?
No.
Parent Trap. This is Parent Trap
Parent Trap.
with a capital T. Get it?
I look too much like my parents.
You
me to-
do?
I feel like I look a lot like my parents.
Yeah, I'd
Really?
say so.
Yeah, if you put them together, you get me.
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
used to think that maybe I was adopted because both my siblings are like tall, skinny redheads with like freckles, and then I'm the short, fat, brown. I'm the brownest of my family.
Purple hair.
It's embarrassing for you.
I know.
It's embarrassing for your whole family, actually.
In the summer, I tanned quite nice, and they're all like burning, like I have welts on my body, and I'm like, oh, sucks to suck.
I have a lot of
I have
redheads
a
in my
beautiful
life, and
sun-kissed skin.
the whole sun thing is really stressful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love the sun.
Yeah, me
and
too.
living a life where you're scared of the sun is
Yeah.
can't imagine.
Not the one.
No, I remember. Yeah, my siblings are getting coated. Now it's like half the time, like forget I to even put any on. I'm probably gonna have skin cancer very soon, but
We love skin cancer.
yeah, we love a cancer.
Shout out Adam Deggy. May you rest in peace. Just kidding. He's alive.
Don't jinx it.
Nah.
Not gonna.
He knows we're having fun. All right. Any
listening.
last words? Do you have any questions
I've
for
learned
us?
a lot. I've learned a lot
Do you have
about
any-
myself.
Yeah, good. Fuck
I feel
yeah.
warmed up. I'm ready to go.
Hell
I'm just
yeah.
ready to dive into this fucking Herbalife PCOS
Yeah.
conspiracy
I can't wait.
lawsuit.
Yeah. Wow, we're about to make a lot of money.
We're gonna make
We're
so much
starting the
money, dude.
paperwork tonight. Are you? One last question. Are you completely sober, or do you smoke? Do you?
I'm fully sobs.
Wow.
Yeah. I miss it.
You're just like a mythical creature, like a unicorn.
I am.
I don't know a lot of you, so
Really?
no.
Well,
God,
but it's like I used to. So I was
Got
a lot
it.
of fun, you know.
Got it,
But
got it.
I've
sure you're
trained
still
myself.
fun.
I'm still honestly a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
most people don't realize I'm sober because I'm not
So
like,
fun and
I
perfect
love going out.
and
I'm
funny.
I'm perfect.
and
I love to bring the
beautiful.
party up.
Yeah, you know me.
On the
Just-
dance floor.
on the dance floor. Reading books on the dance floor.
Yeah, literally an extrovert reader.
I'm doing laps.
yeah, yeah. You're running, reading a book.
Fucking.
Well, somehow also meditating. It's amazing. She's just floating, actually.
Just floating away. All right, that's been our episode, guys. Thanks for listening. Thank you so much
Love
for
you,
joining us
bye.
today. We've learned so much about you and ourselves and each other, so
Yeah.
it's in the name. All right, love you. Bye.
Thanks for doing it.
Basic bitches.